Al-Bukhari and Ad-Darimi and other scholars of the Bakri sect relate that لما فتحت خيبر أهديت للنبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم شاة فيها سم، فقال النبي: اجمعوا إلي من كان هاهنا من يهود. ثم قال لهم: هل أنتم صادقوني عن شيء إن سألتكم عنه؟ فقالوا: نعم. فقال: هل جعلتم في هذه سما؟ فقالوا: نعم. فقال: ما حملكم على ذلك؟ فقالوا: أردنا إن كنت كذابا أن نستريح منك، وإن كنت نبيا لم يضرك. When Muslims won the battle of Khaybar, the Jews invited the Prophet to a banquet in which they had served poisoned mutton. The Prophet ordered his followers to call up all the Jews to speak to them. When they were present, he asked them, "If I ask you something, will you answer me honestly?" "Yes," they answered. "Have you put poison in this mutton?" he asked. "Yes," they answered. "Why?" he wondered. "We wanted to know whether you are a true prophet or not," they answered. "If you are a true prophet, this would not hurt you, but if you are not, we would get rid of you." Al-Khatib relates أن امرأة من اليهود أهدت لرسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم شاة مسمومة، فقال لأصحابه: أمسكوا فإنها مسمومة. فقال: ما حملك على ما صنعت؟ فقالت: أردت أن أعلم إن كنت نبيا فسيطلعك الله علي، وإن كنت كاذبا أريح الناس منك. A Jewish woman cooked poisoned mutton and offered it to the Prophet and his retinue. The Prophet said to his retinue, "Do not consume this food, it is poisoned." He then asked the woman, "Why have you done this?" To which question she answered, "So that I can tell whether you are a true or false prophet. If you are true, Allah will reveal you that this food is poisoned, so you won't consume it. But if you were false, you would eat it and die. Thereby, I would relieve people of you." Contrary to these hadiths, there are other hadiths that tell that the Prophet actually consumed some of that food. In the process, he admonished his followers to stop eating, and that one of them did really die. The Prophet ordered to have the woman killed. Obviously, these hadiths are not authentic and cannot be trusted. As we have already pointed out, this is because they mean that the Prophet was false, having discovered that the food was poisoned so late that one of his followers had already become a victim. It should be noted that Al-Bayhaqi and Abu Dawood and other great scholars of the Bakri sect confirmed that the Prophet neither killed nor punished Zaynab bint al-Harith. Az-Zuhri, a great ancient scholar, confirmed that the Jewish woman was not killed, although this was commonly believed by some people. Rather, she converted to Islam and was forgiven by the Prophet, peace be upon him and his pure family. Third, A most significant hadith, as mentioned by the Bakri sect, to ascribe Prophet's sudden death to the poisoning attempt by the Jews 4 years ago, is one that was reported by Bukhari from Aisha. She relates, قال النبي يا عائشة ما أزال أجد ألم الطعام الذي أكلت بخيبر وهذا أوان انقطاع أبهري من ذلك السم. Allah's Prophet told me, Aisha says, on his deathbed, Aisha, since I consumed that poisoned food after the Khaybar battle, I have been in pain. Now it is the time for my heart to stop beating because of that poison. We cannot trust that hadith for many reasons. One of which is the fact that Aisha is an infamous liar. She would lie even to the Prophet, peace be upon him and his pure family. Al-Bukhari reported Aisha saying, كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم يشرب عسلا عند زينب ابنة جحش ويمكث عندها فواطأت أنا وحفصة عن أيتنا دخل عليها فلتقل له أكلت مغافير إني أجد منك ريح مغافير. Allah's Prophet was eating honey at Zainab bin Jahsh's place. So Hafsa and I, Aisha said, agreed to tell him upon his return that he smelled of maghafir. Maghafir is a substance extracted from a tree. It has a sweet taste but a very foul smell. Aisha knew that the Prophet, peace be upon him and his pure family, had taken honey from his other wife, Zainab bint Jahsh, being jealous of her. She agreed with her friend Hafsa to hurt the Prophet by claiming that he smelled foul when he consumed that honey. Thereby, he would stop eating it and consequently stop visiting his wife Zainab. That was a lie. A woman who would not abstain from lying to the noblest Prophet would not abstain from lying to ordinary people either. Therefore, the hadiths reported by her cannot be trusted, especially when she herself was accused of being involved in the murder of the Prophet. Naturally, she would try to divert suspicion by pointing fingers at others. Let us not forget that the Holy Quran stated that Aisha and Hafsa were sinful wrongdoers, whose hearts deviated from the true path. Allah warned them that by merely marrying the Prophet, they would not be exempted from going to hell. This was set forth in the chapter At-Tahrim. قال تعالى إن تتوبا إلى الله فقد صغت قلوبكما وإن تظاهرا عليه فإن الله هو مولاه وجبريل وصالح المؤمنين والملائكة بعد ذلك ظهير ضرب الله مثلا للذين كفروا امرأة نوح وامرأة لوط كانتا تحت عبدين من عبادنا صالحين فخانتاهما فلم يغنيا عنهما من الله شيئا وقيل ادخلا النار مع الداخلين. If you both turn to Allah, then indeed your hearts are already inclined to this. And if you back up each other against him, then surely Allah is his guardian and Jibreel and the believers that do good, and the angels after that are the helpers.